If you want to learn how to get victory over pornography and sexual immorality, ask a brother in the Lord who has been there, done that, and won the victory. Ask someone like King David. David wrote a large portion of the Psalms. In one of those Psalms, he declares one practical step that he took to prevent himself from transgressing God's commandments. You find this declaration in Psalm 119. Your word I have hid in my heart that I might not sin against you. David is speaking to God. When he refers to your word, he means God's word, the Holy Scriptures, particularly the law. Start at the end of the verse and you see that David had set a goal in his life. Notice that David didn't simply want to avoid sinning, he wanted to avoid sinning against you, against his God. So what did David do with his goal? Put it on a sticky note and pin it by his bathroom mirror? Start each day with an affirmation? Try harder? No. David hid God's word in his heart. In the Bible, the heart refers to the seat of the emotions, the center of the will, the core of one's intellect. The heart is considered the seat of life and strength of one's entire emotional nature and understanding. When David says he hid God's word in his heart, he means he memorized it. He read God's word, meditated upon God's word, and committed God's word to memory. What parts of the Bible did David memorize? Well, read Psalm 119, where this verse comes from, and you see that David memorized God's law, which he refers to as God's statutes, his commandments, his judgments, his testimonies, and precepts. In other words, David found passages in the scriptures where God commanded him to not do something or to do something, and he memorized those holy commandments. If you want to avoid sinning against your God with pornography or sexual immorality, hide his word in your heart. Find the passages in the Bible that command you to set nothing wicked before your eyes, that command you to pluck out the eye that causes you to sin, the commands that tell you to flee sexual immorality, to put to death your members which are on the earth, and more. Read them, meditate upon them, and commit them to memory. When it comes to sexual sin, the only thing you should be hiding is God's word.